everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I think is a really stupid idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's going to be really long, so maybe sit down, take some Xanax, because you're going to need it. So this is a story about how I had a psycho friend. She's now my ex-friend. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. So basically, it all starts in 5th grade. I'm just a person who wants to be everybody's friend. And, you know, I'm just, a nice person. So, get on my level. And we just, became inseparable out of, nowhere. And, everything was good. How can I say this without being mean? I don't think she's a normal person. I think that maybe she has some issues that she needs to see someone about. So after a while of us being friends, she became on and off is the only way I can describe it. One day, every single day was something different. Let's say Monday, she was like, oh my god, you're my best friend, I love you so much. Tuesday, I don't think we should be friends. It would just be a cycle, just every day is something different. I was like, listen, if this is how it's gonna be, I personally think that we shouldn't be friends. And that was that. I'm a person who will give somebody hundreds of thousands of chances. I'm a very forgiving person, and that is my problem I need to deal with. So when we started becoming friends again, she was very manipulative. She was very good at lying. I don't know, like a literal psycho. She had gotten all of my friends at that time to totally turn on me, and I don't know why, what that literally brought her. I don't know if she got off on that. I don't know what her literal problem is, but I don't know, but she literally got all my friends to turn on me for no literal reason. So after all of my friends had turned on me, she kept on saying, no, I wouldn't do that to you, Mika, I love you so much. That's not what they said to me, okay? And then, I don't know, it just kind of escalated to just texting fights over kick, we were 10, I don't know, 10 or 11. And then all my friends started becoming on and off to me, and then I just felt really alone and I had no friends. Okay, so this is where it escalates. After hearing this, that you're literally gonna want to you're gonna want to drink soap right now, because it's just so what the It was the last day of 5th grade or something, I don't really know, and I was at carpool, and so was she, and we were saying goodbyes to everybody, and then my friend, I'm gonna call her Karen. What's up, Karen? And keep in mind, Karen does not like the girl. I'm gonna call her Satan. Karen does not like Satan. So this next part's kind of funny to me, but also what the hell? I was saying goodbye to Karen, and then Karen didn't want to say goodbye to Satan because Karen just does not give two shits about Satan. Satan's mom, this grown ass woman, gets in my face, literally Willy Wonka in the Charlie Factory, bending over to talk to his Oompa Loompas in my face, this close to my face, and she goes, would you back off so she can say goodbye to her friend? First of all, Karen does not like your little daughter, okay? Second of all, who are you? You're this grown woman, and you're getting into a child's face. And then my dad, he was like, did she just, and he got out of the car, and he was they were having a screaming match. And it got so bad that the cops were called. The literal police, 911, the protectors of the county, whatever they protect, us, was called, because it was getting so heated because a literal grown-ass woman got into a child's face and was literally I don't know, about to push me or something, So the cops come, my mom comes, and the funny thing is Satan's dad is a 911 operator, and she thought she was all that because her dad picks up phones, and she was like, you know what, I can get you arrested. My dad's a cop. I was like, first of all, he isn't a police officer. All he does is just answer calls and just tells the police what to do. So the cops come, and we're all sitting around in the principal office place. And the principal's like, okay, what the hell's going on? There's cops. And the mom's like, I actually just said, Alyssa, sweetie, could you just let Satan say goodbye to her little friend before she just doesn't see her for a while? Excuse me? No, you didn't. So that happened. That was a big thing. And then the school literally, so the way my school was set up was we had teams. Team A would have a certain set of teachers and Team B would have a certain set of teachers. The school literally had to separate us and give us totally different schedules, totally different lunches, totally different activities, groups, literally classmates, literally everything. And like, so that, you know, so 6th grade rolls by and I'm like, you know what, I just think I should give her another chance. Like, I'm just like, you know what, if I did that, I would want them to give me another chance, you know? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So I'm like, listen, I think we can be cordial. I don't want to be friends, but I just don't want any bad blood between us. So if that could happen, that would be great. She was like, okay, sure. And then, like, I don't know, we just became like best buddies again. It happens again, and then this time it's about a boy. Also, may I add you, anytime she found out that I liked a guy, she would literally date them. But literally anytime I told her I liked a guy, she would date them. So keep this in mind. So me and her got close again, stupid ass me. I'm like, Satan, I really like this boy. I'm gonna call him Derek. I really like this boy Derek, and like, don't tell anyone, but like, he's like so cute. And I was head ass. I liked him so much. I mean, me and him, like, we don't like hate each other. We like follow each other on Instagram. So like, so a little bit goes by, and then I find out that she's dating Derek. And so I'm like actually kind of hurt, and I like kind of cried a little bit because like I really liked Derek. So I texted him like, what the f***? Why would you do that? You know I liked him. And it becomes this like big fight. She's like, you know what, fine, you can have him. Like, what is he, a trophy? I'm just telling you what you did was wrong. That's like breaking like all of the rules of girl code. Like, okay, Regina George. Like, so they like break up, get back together, break up, get back together like 100,000 times. And I text him, I'm like, listen, and I'm not trying to break them up for my personal like happiness. I'm trying to break them up because I'm trying to save his ass. And I text Derek and I'm like, hey, listen, this is kind of a toxic relationship. You guys obviously aren't meant for each other. I think it'd be better if you guys stayed friends. He didn't break up with her. They're still together. And then we go on a field trip to like this aquarium. And then, you know, Derek's kind of flirting with me. He like bought fries and like shared them with me. And like we were kind of like hanging out, and we were like this on the field trip. Satan was on the other bus and like on a different time on the field trip, so like she didn't see us at all. Good, because I stole your man's, honey. And then like Satan finds that out somehow. I don't know, she's just Satan. And then she like freaks out on me. And then like Derek's all like, well, I mean, I like you. And he like dedicated Everything Has Changed by Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran to me. He like dedicated a song to me, and we like didn't even date. Like, you know how upset I was? Like, we did not even date. Like, what is the point? They finally are like over. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. I'm done. You're a toxic person. I just can't deal with this anymore. It's just not healthy for me. It's not healthy for you. So that happens. 7th grade rolls around, and then it's just literally just like the same thing. Like, I literally gave her another chance. And then we were like hanging out. She like came over to my house, and we made like hundreds of thousands of vines for no reason. Like back when Vine was, you know, still an app. Rest in peace. And for some reason, like the next day or like the day after, I was like, you know, maybe I should just like, I shouldn't be her friend. It's just, it's not healthy. You know, I tried giving it another chance. It's just awful, and it's not healthy, and I really should not be her friend. So I'm like, listen, I know this is kind of like repetitive of me, but like we really should not be friends. I tried, I really did. And then 8th grade. Now this time, I did not give her any more chances. So I made this friend Margaret, because that kind of sounds like her name. Margaret, for some reason, texts Satan because she hears rumors about me going around like, hey, do you know anything bad about Alyssa? Like, can you just like tell me some stuff to see if I can like really trust her? And then Satan replies like with like she's crazy, like she's a psycho, like she called the cops on us for like no reason, and like she tried to like fight me, and like making up all of this stuff. Like what are you going through? And Margaret sends me the screenshot, and she's like, well, who should I believe? I was like, okay, hold on. So I send the screenshots to Satan, And the only reason I have her social medias is because she makes thousands and thousands new accounts. And she's hacked literally almost every one of my social medias, but that's not really relevant because like I can get them back. That's not really that important to me. And I'm like, hey, what the is this? Why are you lying on me? Like, you know that's not true. You know you're the one who like started everything. I had to call the cops because your mom's a crazy you know, all this and she's just like, I'm not trying to get into your business, but like I'm just warning her about you. Warning her about what? What am I gonna do? And so like I go off on this. I'm like, you're such a why do you still do this? We're in 8th grade. She's like, oh my god, I can't believe you just called me a like that's just such a bad word. Like, you're going to hell. Like, okay, and I'm pretty gay, so I mean, I send the screenshots to my mom. She's like, good job, honey, stand up for yourself. I love my mom. She's like, she's an angel. Now, I'm in my sophomore year of high school. Guess what comes lurking around the corner? Satan. She follows me on Instagram. For what reason? I don't know why. Don't ask me. I have no clue. And so immediately I know, I'm like, listen, I'm not about to test this. So I block her. I block her faster than you can say bye, Satan. So that is my story on my psycho friend, ex-friend, literal idiot, literal, like I hate you. So if you enjoyed this story time and got really mad, like I just did, and like want to like throw, then be sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more story times like this. And I love you guys.